Greetings, beauty queens. Welcome to the Glam territory. My name is Terry Martin, and I'm going to show you step by step on how to do this pink shimmer makeup look. Start off with the Ordinary Multi-Active for a tone and glow. Use La Roche Posay Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream on your neck and your face. Spray Ruby Kiss's 24-hour long-lasting setting spray to make your makeup last longer. Try it out and thank me later, and make sure you use a fan. Next, let's get into Teeez Suit of Armor Battle Prep Mattifying Face Primer. This matte primer is very luxurious, and make sure you pat it in on your face and your neck. Don't choke yourself, okay? In the meantime, ask about Versatone Beauty's lip scrub and mask. It'll be in the description. Next, we're going to get into Ruby Kiss's Cream 3D Contour Artist Kit. This kit is a great kit. It is great for a light makeup look. Apply it with one layer. I am using the Studio Selection eyeshadow brush to apply it. This is an alternative technique just in case you do not have a concealer brush. Apply the cream contour under your eyes, above your lip, and in your T-zone. Makeup tip, let it sit on your face for about 2 or 3 minutes before you set it. Next comes blending. Blending is so important. I am using the Real Technique Expert Face Brush in the number 200. Blend out the edges of the cream and take your time. Next, let's go into E.L.F's Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Coral Crush. This liquid blush gives me the bee's knees. Use that Real Technique Expert Face Brush in the number 200, flip it on the other side, and blend out that blush. It is so easy to blend, and I love the pigments of these blushes. Highly addictive. Instead of using a liquid foundation, I decided to use Black Radiance Pressed Powder Matte Finish in the shade Café, using Dewy's round foundation brush in the number 159. Apply under your cheeks, along the jawline, and on the top of your forehead. As a makeup artist, I always want to make sure that my makeup is blended in well together. Grab some small makeup sponges from Amazon, and also go into Mented Loose Setting Powder in the shade Medium Deep. This loose setting powder is one of the best loose setting powders I've ever used. I also use this loose setting powder to bake under my eyes, so that way my makeup will not crease. Also, make sure you bake that T-zone. Go back to that Studio Selection eyeshadow brush with the Ruby Kisses contour on it, and use the remainder to conceal your eyes. Feel free to add another layer if needed. Use another Real Technique brush that is called a setting brush in the number 402 and blend out that contour. Set that contour cream with the loose setting powder. Next, let's dive into Nicka K New York's 32 Perfect Colors palette. For the first 2 colors I'm about to use, I am using another Real Technique brush that is a smudge brush in the number 332. In this eyeshadow look, I was going for a lot of shimmer. I love the shimmer, and I love how these eyeshadows blend together. For the third color, I'm using Studio Selection's blending eyeshadow brush for the bright shimmery pink. The surprising thing I found out about this eyeshadow palette is that some of these colors are eyeshadows and others are blushes. Next, I am patting in the loose setting powder with Dewy's blush brush in the number 107. Next, we are going into Nicka K's Pink Crush blush with the Real Technique brush in the number 400. Shout out to NYX Professional's Buttermilk Bronzers. I am using the E.L.F Ultimate Blending Brush to blend it on the top of my forehead and under my cheekbones. Alrighty, go back into Ruby Kisses setting spray, spray a few times, then dive into E.L.F's Power Grip Dewy setting spray for an extra glow. As of my eyebrows, I only cared at the moment to use a spoolie brush to brush out my brows just because they're a little thick. An eyebrow tutorial is on the way. Now the exciting part, let's get into this lip combo. I am using Ruby Kiss's Intense Lip Liner in the shade Brown. I went into my little lip product drawer and I found this shiny pink shimmer lip gloss just because it matched my eyeshadow. To top it off with gloss, I used Be Pure's Lip Jelly in the shade Rose. For highlight, I used Believe Beauty's highlighter in Sandstorm with the highlighting fan brush from Sonia Kashuk in the number 176. Also highlight the inner part of your eye. Let's put on those lashes, sis. I am using Eye Envy by Kiss Super Stronghold Lash Glue. While that dries, go into Nicka K New York's eyeliner in the shade Brown and put it on your lower lash line, aka the waterline. For the lashes, I am putting on Eye Envy's Mink Impact Lashes in the number 11. Last, for the eyeliner, I am using Kiss New York's Professional's Precise Ink Eyeliner. I chose to add the liner after the lashes to not get the liner on the applicator. You can also put 2 layers of glue on each lash and let the glue sit for 3 minutes. I also used the liner to fill in my beauty mark. That is it, my loves. You have the pink shimmer makeup look. This makeup look is simple and can be worn anywhere, honey. Thank you so much for watching. For more makeup tutorials, make sure you subscribe to the Glam Territory so you will not miss a thing. Thanks again for watching, beauties, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Peace.